Hi, my name is Artis Osborne, and I'm here today with Carolyn Winter, my business partner for online training in resonance repatterning. Welcome, Carolyn.
Hi, Artis. I'm glad to be here.
Good to see you up in cold Toronto.
Yeah, really.
Really. I want to talk a little bit today, Carolyn, with you about a new course you're offering as part of our training, which is how to really help practitioners become more tech savvy. And it kind of brings to mind the new reality that having a literal office is gone the way of newspapers.
Hasn't it really?
And most practitioners I know don't have a literal office anymore, so they're going more and more to either using the phone for sessions or doing some form of video conferencing. And like myself, they may not have a background in computers and not feel very tech savvy at all. So I think you found a wonderful niche here to support us all into moving into this new way of marketing and promoting a business. So could you tell me and our audience a little bit about the course you put together and your thinking behind it?
Sure, wonderful. Well, I want to point out, first of all, Artis, I so acknowledge you for doing this call because I've known you all my repatterning career as a wonderful teacher of resonance repatterning, and I've known about the fears of getting online and doing things, all things online and technical. You know, it really is a different world. I mean, even the last 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, how we do business in any realm has completely been turned inside out. And it's no different for us as healing arts practitioners of any discipline or training. But I really noticed that with our students coming in and, you know, getting oriented, making the transition from classes in person to classes online, there's always this little bit of trepidation, right?
Yeah.
Can I do it? Can I get online? And if you're of a certain age, like my white hair would indicate.
Lovely white hair, by the way.
Yeah. And you know what a carriage return is on a typewriter, then you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't come as natural to us because we learned in the analog system. We learned how to communicate, sell, organize things all in an analog way. And so for us, I think it's really important to learn about the technology that's here to support us today. And with a few simple tools, be able to have an absolutely thriving practice.
And I love the word support that you use, Carolyn, because I don't think a lot of people consider technology as a support of what they can do. They see it as a challenge or they see it as confusion.
Yeah. And the confusion is really because we're really used to seeing things on a screen or reading things, even with a certain font style or a certain way. And it's quite different than what our little kids in grade 1 and 2 are used to. I mean, there you're just noodling around and picking stuff out of the air and, grandma.
Many school systems, children get a tablet instead of books.
I know. It's just
all ebooks. Yeah.
You wouldn't recognize a classroom today. But I'm here to tell you that no matter what age you are, that when you join our classroom, you'll get all the skills you need very comfortably, very quickly, to be able to master all of this. So I've set out the Tech Savvy Practitioner course. It's really not just tech savvy, but marketing savvy. They kind of go hand in hand for me.
Yeah, because marketing is done through technology now. I mean, how many people even hand out a business card anymore or create a brochure to promote themselves? So that is, as I say, gone the way of the newspaper.
It really has.
It doesn't happen. Yeah.
It really has. Or going to, the Friday night introductory session or any of those things. People are doing different things with their time. They're creating less of a footprint, traveling around the planet. They like to work from their home. We've gone from, working from our home and into the city, and so traveling all the time to do our work, to leaving the city and now camping out at home to do our work, right? Yeah. So it's, in a way, this is like the most exciting time to be alive and doing this work. Because
and it is called the World Wide Web. I mean, it does indicate that it's a connection. It's how we connect.
It really is. It used to be that we connected with the people who lived in our community, on our street, in our church group, and it was very geographical and very physical. And now we can connect with people of like interests, and it doesn't matter where they live, because with the internet and with services like this Zoom, it makes it so easy. So in our tech savvy class, we learned a few things. First of all, I think it's really important to learn a few basics for getting around on the internet and when you have your own business. And I teach how to use a handful of tools that are absolutely free. And if you can master those, it takes a little bit of a learning curve, but it's easy enough. If you can learn repatterning, this is even easier. Right? It's about following the instructions, and so that if you eventually want to throw money at it and hire somebody to do that for you, great. But at least you won't be beholden to somebody who has the skills where you don't. You'll be able to supervise if you needed to.
I also think, you emphasize a lot of content, that everybody wanting to market and promote their business needs to be writing. Blog posts don't have to be long, they just need to be frequent, because that affects the search engines for your name to pop up before someone else's name.
That's right.
And I really, really like the idea of that, because it's your energy going out to promote your energy.
That's right. And again, it comes down to, who are you working with? Who are you attracting? Who is that tribe around the world that you want to work with? And you get to those people by writing about the things that are near and sacred to you,
yes,
that are important to you. And internet information, the content you put on the information, that becomes your real estate. And you know what? It never goes away. Like, it doesn't go away. So I did a little bit of blogging before Christmas, and people I hadn't heard from in 20 years found me because somebody had a link on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. And they said, I have this problem. She helped me. One woman called and said, you helped me a long time ago. I forget what it is you did. All I remember is that it really worked.
It really worked. So we're offering your new course as part of the package for the online training starting in the spring, mid-February. And it's a wonderful add-on to the information students are already getting with how to muscle check and learning the resonance repatterning system, because this then ensures that we're going to really support you in launching a new career.
That's right. There's all the tips and tricks for not only learning the technology, but how to get started launching your career. And more importantly, the information, there'll be some live interactive classes, but all of the information will be recorded. You can start it at any time, get caught up, or revisit it. It will be there for a year or two, and to support everybody.
And that revisiting part is important, because we're trying to create some new pathways in the brain, and there's always some resistance to anything new, even if it's good. So being able to revisit and relearn over and over and over again is a real gift. Well, you are a gift, Carolyn.
Well, thank you. So
look forward to learning more and becoming more tech savvy as we go on together. Thank you again, Carolyn. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Bye for now.